Hi, this is Van. In this video, I'm going to show you how to finish your chunky knit blanket, which is also called casting off. I've just finished this last row, and I've counted to verify that I have 14 stitches, which is what I started in my chain. In every row, I had 14 stitches. The first thing I'm going to do after counting is I'm going to throw my yarn down to where I'm traveling and make sure I have plenty of slack. Now we're going to pull our working yarn gently down with the yarn ball, and we're going to add a stitch here on the end. I'm going to reach down through, grab that working yarn, and pull out a stitch, pulling the stitch from the working yarn end as always. And I'm going to measure my stitches as I'm casting off with 4 fingers. So I was doing 3-finger stitches, you can see here, in the body of my blanket, but now that I'm casting off, I'm going to be doing a bigger stitch, so I'm just adding 1 more finger. So I'm measuring with 4 fingers now for my stitches as I'm casting off. So I'm measuring, and then I hold that stitch up with 2 fingers. I'm going to be taking my 2 fingers down into the next stitch and picking it up with those 2 fingers. So now you can see I've got 2 stitches on my 2 fingers. I'm going to take my free hand and bring the working yarn up and put it between my 2 fingers. And now I'm going to hold these 2 stitches with my free hand, and I'm going to pull my 2 fingers up through and pull a stitch out. Make sure you're pulling from the working yarn end when you pull that stitch out. And then I'm going to measure, and then I'm going to hold that stitch up with 2 fingers. So notice I've got 1 stitch on my 2 fingers. Now I'm going to take my 2 fingers down into the next stitch, and I've just added another stitch to my 2 fingers, and I'm going to grab that working yarn and place it between my 2 fingers. Now, you don't want to be creating slack. We've talked about slack in other videos. You don't want to be creating slack, so I would never hold it like this and see all that slack. I would never create slack like that. So when I hand it to my 2 fingers, I don't need to pull this tight. I just need to make sure there's no slack there, just like that. See, there's no slack there. So I've handed the working yarn to my 2 fingers. Now I'm going to hold those 2 stitches so I can pull my 2 fingers up through and pull a stitch out, pulling from the working yarn end as I pull that stitch out. Measuring with 4 fingers, and now I'm going to hold it up with 2 fingers, take 2 fingers down into the next stitch, place that working yarn between my 2 fingers, hold here, pull the stitch out. Measure, 2 fingers, down into the next stitch, hand the working yarn between my 2 fingers, hold here, pull the stitch out. Measure, 2 fingers, down into the next stitch, hand the working yarn to my 2 fingers, hold here, pull the stitch out. Pull this back a little bit. So I'm measuring with 4 fingers, holding it up with 2 fingers, taking 2 fingers down into the next stitch, place that working yarn between my 2 fingers, grab here, whoops, place the working yarn between my 2 fingers, grab here and pull a stitch out. Measure, hold it up with 2 fingers, take 2 fingers down into the next stitch. My fingers are down there on the blanket. I'm not really doing this up in the air. I think it's easier if you're laying your hands and everything, keep it down on the table. Put the working yarn between your 2 fingers, hold here, pull the stitch out from the working yarn end, measure, 2 fingers down into the next stitch, hand the working yarn between your 2 fingers, hold here so you can pull your 2 fingers up through and pull that stitch out from the working yarn end. Size it, 2 fingers down into the next stitch, and the working yarn to your 2 fingers, hold here, pull a stitch out. You can do this. It may look complicated. I might be making it sound complicated, But if you do this with me, you will get it. It is actually not that hard to do, and it's fun. I think it's fun. 2 fingers down into the next stitch, and the working yarn to your 2 fingers. Hold here so you can pull that stitch up and out there. And a side note, remember I am going bigger in this blanket with the stitch size than I normally would, but it's easier for you to see when I'm doing a video showing you how to do it if the stitches are bigger. So 4 fingers there, hold it up with 2 fingers, down into the next stitch, hand the working yarn to your 2 fingers, hold here, pull a stitch out. Measure, and then 2 fingers, go down into the next stitch, hand the working yarn between your 2 fingers, hold here, pull the stitch out. Measure, 2 fingers, and then down into the next stitch, and the working yarn to your 2 fingers, pull a stitch out. So if you look at the top of your blanket, you're going to see that gorgeous chain, and that's going to match the chain on the bottom of your blanket. We're down to 1 stitch, so now we're going to tie off our blanket. You can cut this here. I'm going to just break it there. I want to end up with, I don't know, maybe about a 6-inch tail, just so it's easier to work with. I'm going to pull this tail up through this stitch. I'm just going to bring that size down because it's easier to do that way anyway. So there's our last stitch. I'm going to bring that tail up through. Now I'm going to be tightening this end right here. And I want to tighten it so that it's squared off as best as possible. And so you're going to see this area tighten up as I press down here. Now I'm not pressing on the last stitch, I'm pressing right behind the last stitch. And then I'm going to pull this way, and you're going to see that tighten up. Hold here. It's kind of, yeah, there's a point where you don't need to be pulling on this anymore. If you pull any more on this, you will break off your yarn right there, and that's not what we want to do. You need to get the area tightened and squared off as best as possible, but you don't want to break your yarn off here, and that's as far as I want to go. I don't want to pull it any harder. And there's a couple of ways now to finish it. I'm going to show you, I'll show you 2 different ways very quickly to hide our tail. One way is to tie a knot about 5 inches out from the end of the blanket, and you're just going to tie a single knot, and this keeps the yarn from fraying. You have to do something. You either have to tie a knot or you have to singe the end, because that will fray. It'll continue to fray. So there's my knot. I'm just tying a single knot. I want to tighten that up. That's about 5 inches out, and I'm going to trim close to that knot. There's our knot. And now I'm going to hide this tail. I like to hide it underneath that top chain. I don't want to go down through because I don't want to ruin my pretty chain. So I'm going to go, I start from the back and I push it forward underneath. And then if it's long enough, I'm going to push it back to the back, and it is long enough. If it's not too long enough, if you got it too short, just push it down somewhere that makes sense and just get that to the back side. This will go through underneath right there. So I'm going to push that back to the back. And now I've got it on the back. Here it is. There's our knot. I've got it on the back side. And now I'm just going to push it under one of these stitches on the back just to hold it in place. So I'm just going to wrap it around under there and just hold it right there. And do you see how it'll just kind of stay in place? And so that one's taken care of. So there we go. Let's see if we can get that all in the frame there. There's the top of our blanket. Now, the other way to take care of that tail, to hide it, is, see if I can find it here. The other way to take care of this is we're going to use the burn method or fusing. So I am going to, again, push this under and then push it back through. I'm going to cut this knot off because I don't need that. I don't want that there. So I'm going to cut that off. And I want to fuse this right into this area right in here to hide it. I think I'm going to do it right in there. And that's on the back side. I'm going to fuse it right in there. So I'm going to cut this yarn, get that knot off there. Make sure I cut nice and flat across the top of the yarn. I'm going to light that on fire. Get a little bit of flame going. You want that string to get melty. There we go. And then I'm going to push that right down in there. Blow it out and stick it right there. It's a little warm, but you can't even see that. See, I stuck it right there. And there we go. And there's our chain. And there's our blanket. So that's how you finish your chunky knit blanket.